We are introducing a brand new program to the Victory Channel called Inside the Vision. And this is really something that's been so big in my heart. You know, Gene, as you know, I came here from Oral Roberts University in 1976 to work a summer job for Brother Copeland. I started his art department. We had 12 people on staff, and I was engaged with his daughter, Terry, at the time. And Gene, this is the longest summer job that I've ever had, 47 years long. And I have watched this ministry grow. You know, when I first came here, we were just sending out flyers for Kenneth to go on radio. That's how long ago that was. And that was my first really job before I started the art department, was stuffing the envelopes with this flyer about the word that Brother Copeland received to go on every available voice, starting with radio. And Gene, decade after decade after decade, I have watched this ministry. I've watched Kenneth and Gloria. I've watched their integrity and their focus on preaching the uncompromised word of faith and doing everything they could to get that word out there. And here we are, 2023, after 56 years of ministry. This is the greatest time that we've ever seen in the history of this ministry. You knew the passion that I had for sharing the vision of Kenneth Copeland Ministries. And there's so much to it. There's so much going on around here. There's so many things that are happening. And you said to me, you need to be like Walt Disney was when he was introducing Disneyland to the public. He had a weekly show on ABC TV. They paid for it. They helped pay for Disneyland. And you said, you need to get a pointer like Disney had and point at Disneyland. Well, I thought about that. And, and when we had that meeting that day, I kind of looked at you like, huh? What are you talking about? But Gene, it really panned out and it really exploded on the inside of me that this is what I wanted to do. I have had a passion for telling the story of Kenneth Copeland Ministries, not in just a half-hour broadcast, but every week. There's something going on here that people need to know about. There's something that's happening that is taking place that we've got to get out there, especially to our partners. Because you know, Gene, our partners are the ones that fund this ministry. There are a lot of people, and maybe some of the Flashpoint Army do not know, that Kenneth Copeland Ministries funds the Victory Channel and pays for the airtime for all 38 of the broadcasters that are on there, and that's being done through our partners. So I want to be able to tell our partners what we've done, what we're doing, and what we're going to do. Thus, you are here in the studio of Inside the Vision. I want to take people inside the vision of Kenneth Copeland Ministries and what's happening not only at Kenneth Copeland Ministries, but all of the different areas such as Eagle Mountain International Church, Kenneth Copeland Bible College, the Victory Channel, and global. All of our global outreaches, we have offices all over the world. So, Gene, can you hear the passion in my voice?
I'm getting it. So here's my question. How do you know, someone that's so passionate about vision, you've got to be married to someone with a high caliber job description.
Well, Kenneth Copeland's daughter, Terry Copeland Pearsons, and I have been married for 46 years, and I have lived with that prophetess, and she sees way over on into the spirit like her dad does. And Terry is the chief visionary officer of Kenneth Copeland Ministries. So we work together hand in glove. She comes up with a vision, I tell it.
That's great.
For the most part.
So Pastor George, you know, it's wonderful that you're sharing what's going on here because so many people don't know.
Yeah.
But the other side of that is what you're doing for the viewer. You're not just informing. What else are you doing for the viewer why they should watch?
Okay. Another reason for this broadcast, Gene, is to be able to inspire the viewers, to inspire our partners, because people have vision and they don't realize it. Or people don't even believe that they can receive a vision from the Lord about something, or even to the degree where they can't believe for the things that they need in their own household. God has given us a gift, and it's the gift of sight. It's the gift to be able to see creatively over into the spirit realm of everything that He wants to do, everything that He wants to provide. And here, this scripture, I'll read to you two scriptures. First, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2, the Lord said, write the vision, Make it plain on tables that he may run that reads it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. And one of the things that we're going to do, Gene, besides talking about everything that the ministry is doing, we're going to have different times where we have interviews with people who are vision specialists. For instance, I've done an interview with Terry Savelle Foy and an interview with Jesse Duplantis, who is a vision specialist. I have had interviews with other programmers on the air who are specialists in vision. I want people to wake up to the vision that God has given to them, because it says, let me get in my Bible here, in Proverbs chapter 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish. But where there is vision, the people will prosper. And so we've created this in order to be able to convey everything that the ministry is doing, because I want our partners to know what their finances are going for. I want them to know the rewards that they are receiving for every soul that is saved, for every word that is preached, for everything that is done. I mean, the ministry sows over 10% of its income back out there into ministries all over the world. We have disaster relief. We've got prayer initiatives. We're involved in the political realm, in Israel, in prisons, and all different areas. And we're going to get this out to the people and let them know. And then on top of that, Gene, I want them to exercise their faith where vision is concerned. And so you see here the set that we designed, because of my background in graphics and art. I've got a drawing board over here. I've got, Victory Studios. Gene, Victory Studios. I asked the guys here on the ministry property to build a model of Victory Studios. And look at this. You write the vision and you put it on tables. And look, it's a table. I got the vision on a table. And then we can run with it. So, Gene, I am so thrilled about what is coming up next. The premier program is coming right after Flashpoint. So all Flashpoint Army, stay right where you are, because this first program is an orientation. It's going to orientate people to Kenneth Copeland Ministries, and in one 30-minute program, we're going to tell everything about the vision of the ministry, or at least all the different areas of vision. And then from that point on, Gene, we're just going to keep sharing with people about what God is doing. I mean, think about this. Brother Copeland, here in his 80s, he's in Bogota, Colombia right now, getting ready to preach at the Bogota Victory Campaign. Those are the kinds of things that I'm going to be reporting to our partners and let them know what's going on here behind the scenes and inside the vision.